Welcome back to the APP Tours Chicago Open. We have had a rain delay, but we are now back in the mix, watching a backdraw match between Adam Stone and Corinne Carr versus Jocelyn Devillier and Andrea Coop. The score is 7-11-2. Adam Stone serving to Coop. And there's a quick side out. Oh, and that is a heartbreaking one there from Stone. He played an incredible point. A nice lob off a volley to get over the head of Coop. Unfortunately, just missed that overhead going for the angle. And that's given Devillier and Coop a 12-7 lead. Good exchange from a handful of players there. However, that has extended the lead 13-7. 2 points away from getting through to play the winner of Barr and Navratil versus Ansbury and Hewitt. And that's brought them one step closer.
Thanks for filling in, Morgan. You were talking about hot dogs so much that during the rain delay I had to go get one.
Fair enough. You can certainly blame me for that.
I will.
And Coop just sending that one slightly wide to go to the second server. They'll have another chance to close this out.
Nice and dry out there now after the lengthy rain delay. Good to see everybody back on court. This beautiful facility. Danny Cuniff Park here in Highland Park.
And that is it. With that inside-out ball from Carr just finding the net. It is Jay Devillier and Andrea Coop, one of the co-hosts here at the APP Chicago Open. They'll be heading forward to meet the winner of Susanna Barr and Zane Navratil versus Rafa Hewitt and Sarah Ansbury.
Well, that should be a good one. Whoever comes out of that match, we look forward to that. So glad to be back here on APP TV. Thank you for joining us on YouTube or Facebook. Championship court number 2. It is Devillier and Coop moving on. And we will be back with more coverage here at the APP Chicago Pickleball Open.
pickleball. Pro athlete, weekend warrior, or everyday active, shift into high gear with Body Gear's Physical Therapy. Body Gear's team of physical therapists and athletic trainers promote injury prevention, rehabilitation, and fast recovery to keep you from being sidelined. We use cutting-edge technology to treat the chronic conditions and injuries from high-impact, high repetitive activities. Visit one of our 6 Chicagoland clinics today. Body Gears, enhancing human mechanics.
Does anybody have a stapler? Oh yeah, I have one. Here we go. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh. Here we go.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm getting a cramp. Cramping.
Oh, here, Patrick. I got something for you.
Thanks, Simone.
You're welcome.
Today is just not my day.
Oh, I have just the thing for you. Here, have a puppy.
He's the pro here. Morgan's taking the pictures.
Watch your foot. Yeah, he's a photographer. Who is Morgan?
Yeah. Morgan's the everything for everybody. He's a jack of all trades. He's a coach, he's a commentator, he's a photographer. What? Yeah, well, our bracket started, but they haven't given us a court assignment yet.
body, but I wasn't expecting from that side. This way. Oh, that was the perfect roll. You guys know by any chance that you're losing to a kid in Birkenstocks?
Hey, BTW, I think you like the paddle.
Is that a side out?
Hey, Ray J, you know what BTW means? Just kidding, that's what they say to me.
Ray, where do you live? Oh, nice.
See? There's a J. Master J.
AJ.
I have no idea. Sounds
It
good.
is, yeah.
Uh-oh, yours?
Good wheels, bud. Good wheels. Steven Tyler.
That was $600 per person per game.
I gotta play in a minute. I can't afford to run that down.
I can't handle the pressure.
That's what it looks like. From this perspective, exactly what it looks like.
Because I know.
Oh, shit, hit it, Ray J.
See too many balls going with the pie.
Good speed up, Spencer. This is not helping a whole lot. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get it in here. Thanks for playing.
I don't ever use this paddle. I use a wide body.
Yeah?
That's what I'm going to explain.
Thank you.
My thing. You're playing Ray J.
That was awesome.
So this is very, very hard paddle.
Well, this is the
power
tripweight graphite.
Yeah.
Our other ones are softer. We have fiberglass, and then this one has the carbon fiber core.
Yeah. This one's like an old XS.
Yeah, and this is, and actually, this one has what's called the aramid honeycomb in the middle. This is going to be in our second wave because we put the polypropylene honeycomb because the noise factor makes too much noise. I could hear this when I was driving away. I could hear someone hitting.
It reminds me of a Z5, which was a very, very popular paddle.
Oh, it was so.
We don't want to mess with
it. Yes, but all the people that come to.
We don't want to mess with them for that.
Like a bunch of the people that take the PPR workshop. Well, maybe that was. Oh no, it was all the people in the Highlands. Yes, I'm a clinician. But all the people in the Highlands had that Z5. I was like, okay.
It's on your list.
Just the heavy one that I have.
That is 8.6.
All right, switch with me for a second.
Okay, cool. That'd be a fun match.
We'll make the sound.
Oh yeah.
The one that we have in production. We've got 750 of them that will have in 3 weeks. That'll be
That's the graphite face there? Carbon face?
this one's the carbon.
Yeah, you can tell by the sound. Yeah.
Yep. We just didn't want to
I
mess
want to
with
call a
that sound.
fault. We've got 2 panels in the possession.
Am I allowed to do this
No,
yet?
not at all. Not at all.
Enrique Ruiz
But
tried it.
I could. I'm two-hand. I'm ambidextrous.
You can switch one paddle between 2 hands.
I'll tell you this. How they allow this? I'll never
Well,
know.
no, they're not. That was a
not gonna
mistake.
go
They knew
away.
they made a mistake. They're getting rid of that.
I hope they go
Slide it
away.
up.
That's
the
going
paddle.
away.
Give me a
It
break.
needs to go away.
It's going away.
It doesn't. It's not right.
It has.
They didn't know the repercussions. They had good intentions. They didn't realize the repercussions of the rule, the way they wrote it. The rule was mainly for people that only have one arm to be able to toss the ball at the circuit.
Well, they should be able to do that.
That was
Yeah.
the original intent.
I had a tennis player at my club who held it in his hand and tossed it.
I taught a girl years ago with a broken arm, wanted to win her club championship. And she played with a broken arm, and I learned taught her how to.
That's what I'm saying. That was against the rules before, and they had to change the rule to allow that. But they did. I didn't see any consequence with Zane.
Well, it's different if you have one arm.
But the best server in the world is right over there.
is a 1. 1 to 15 by 2. Chance ends at 8. Serve, receive, end or defer. Okay. Mr. Moore, is it Karges? Okay. Base chose to serve. What end would you like? Offense, sorry, whatever. Okay. All right, I'm visually inspecting both sides of your paddles. They look awesome. Okay, there was a little bit of snafu, so say 2 minutes from right now.
Yeah, that's correct. I just tell by the way I hit it.
Chris, are you wearing a band somewhere? There we go. Okay. Technically, that needs to be visible, so if you can wear it over your sleeve, that'd be great. So Christy and Scott on my left, serving to Chris and Scott on my right.
That's pretty close. Want to drop from here?
1 minute, please.
We're on that side.
1 minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring the balls in.
We cannot scrub names. You know that.
That's good, thank you. 15 seconds, please. Time in. 0-0-2.
Welcome back, 2021 Pro XR Chicago Open, co-hosted by Zane Navratil and Andrea Coop. Thanks for coming back with us here in Championship Court. Ari Shanak, Morgan Evans with you. And we've got a back draw match up to 15. Scott Moore, Chris Karges against Scott Fligelman and Christy Domaraki.
Yeah, these two teams almost met in the first round. Fligelman and Domaraki were sent into the back draw by Kessner and Crandall. Karges and Moore, they lost to the team of Dave Weinbach and Solento.
Fligelman, Morgan, a tremendous singles player with his triathlon background.
And Scott Moore, as most of our viewers will attest, is one of, if not the greatest, senior pro player, certainly most successful in recent memory.
Legendary, and Moore able to finish with those long arms. That ball skips right under our seat. I'll retrieve it.
Just multi-talented there, Ari. Well done.
I need my mitt. Scott Moore ranked 4th in the APP Onyx Dura cumulative standings list. Fligelman checks in at 24th. Oh, so well done by Scott.
Yeah, great vision to see the opening for the lob, and then to be able to squash that ball inside out, almost painting the line. You can tell he's done that a few times.
A lob of her own there. Defensive lob back.
Fligelman, impressive work, moving the ball around well, taking his opportunity.
2-2-1 our score. Oh, that's beautiful. The finish from Moore, but set up by Karges, really moving Fligelman left to right. Out of the air, good sequence there, transitioning forward to Scott. Bob Swisshelm is our ref out of Indianapolis.
3-2-2. You, me.
Great put away there.
Like the matching yellow paddles here for Fligelman and Domaraki.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it's a coincidence. Nope. I'm very impressed with the agility of Fligelman. Being able to turn on a dime like that, get the ball that was quite far behind him.
Yeah, terrific athlete, triathlon athlete. Never seems to tire.
Yeah, it bodes well for his singles career.
Scott out of Colorado, as is Scott Moore.
Me. You.
Moore dancing left, comes back to the baseline to cover.
That's fantastic play there from Karges. She was doing everything.
She's been impressive early, hasn't she?
Oh,
Morgan?
very much so. Great paddle, too. Certainly not a shameless plug towards my own signature paddle, Selkirk Maxima. Feel free to buy 6.
You wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would not in a month of Sundays.
It's all part of the script. And set up again. Domaraki aggressive and got that high ball back for Fligelman to take advantage.
2-6-2.
Moore using some interesting spin on that. Morgan, should make you proud.
Yeah, it's I've created a bunch of monsters, but oh well. It was bound to happen eventually. Oh, fantastic point.
Me. You.
And one of the points of the tournament thus far here in Chicago.
That was amazing. I'm honored to just be watching that one.
Absolutely.
Very impressive.
All 4 players.
Oh.
You can hear Scott saying no. Another entertaining sequence as these 4 are really competing at a high level.
Yeah, there was an early miscommunication there, but they sorted it out pretty quickly.
Oh, Moore with that long wingspan.
Yeah, he loves to use his angles, and you'll find that the taller players, the bigger wingspan, they have a bit of an advantage in being able to get the ball earlier and therefore really utilizing angles and not just power on those overheads.
Moore with the Ernie. Well defended by Fligelman.
Well done, he got in there quickly after his Ernie attempt. Didn't quite finish the point. High level game already. And we've got 3-6-1.
Domaraki another lob. This one drifts a little bit deep. So 4-6-1. Domaraki very adept at moving those dinks cross court or down the line. Right into the body of the big man Moore.
Yeah, Fligelman, he does a great job of holding that paddle position for so long that neither player really know if it's going to be coming at them. And Moore just caught by surprise. It's happened twice now. Domaraki needed to let that one bounce perhaps, adjust her positioning, get an easier contact.
It's a tough one to lay off. It just seems to be hanging in the air for a while. Hits the line.
Oh. And it looks like that lob is her go-to play when she's under a little bit of pressure. That ball looked like it might have come wide enough to afford an around the post attempt. So we've got a quick timeout here.
Definitely a high-level match. All
Yeah.
four players very competitive.
For sure. I've seen Scott play at almost every tournament in the last seven or 8 years since I started. So I know his game well, but these two ladies, I've not seen them on the court before, and I'm incredibly impressed with their shot selections, execution obviously. You can always tell just what a level someone can get to if they can make good choices in transition and they don't feel the need of any kind of rush to get up to the line and can hang out there, play safe, secure shots, get themselves up to the kitchen with their partner and really work on doing the damage up there. It's impressive work.
More shorter service there.
Oh,
went straight at Domaraki. Got the edge of her paddle.
Yeah, Mr. Moore is clearly in a bit of a rush to get back to the main draw.
7-6-2. They have run off 4 straight points. Moore and Karges.
Patient game. A little different than some of the other senior pro matches we saw earlier, where it was very much a wham bam, thank you ma'am.
Another lengthy point here. There's that angle. What a save by Fligelman. And Moore dumps it into the kitchen.
Great point there. The team of Fligelman and Domaraki are going to have to sort out who's handling lobs and third balls. So far, there's been a couple of miscommunications.
Look at that defense, but no defending that shot out wide. Moore, the put away. This time Morgan Evans plays the loose ball.
Gives me something to do.
Co-founder of CoachMePickleball.com, gold medal winner in men's pro at the LA Open here in Chicago as well, and countless others.
Countless is probably a strong word unless you're just learning to count. But I suppose you can say it. Countless for small children.
Moore again. You don't want to go upstairs against Scott.
Score is
8-6-1 as they will change sides. This is the 11th tour stop of the year, with all players hoping to qualify for the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida. That is January 18th to the 23rd, 2022.
And the winner of this will go on to face the winner of Ava Welsher, Dave Fleming versus Kim Kessner and Scott Crandall.
Always fun to see Fleming out here. Well, this year's Chicago Open, 720 players. All across the U.S. and abroad. All gathered here at Danny Cuniff Park in Highland Park, Illinois, just north of the city of Chicago. Beautiful area. Make it 9-6-1. Backhand spin service from Moore. Oh, Fligelman attempting the Ernie in the air. Scott had a good look at that one.
Yeah, good looking technique. Just didn't quite time it well.
Game point. Miscommunication there.
Scott Moore just asking the ref if the ref had said something. Apparently the ref had not, but there was some partner communication between the team of Fligelman and Domaraki.
Second opportunity for this side. And set one, and Moore does it right through the wickets of Christy Domaraki. And game one to Moore and Karges.
This is a first to 15 game, so they will just continue slightly longer.
Thank you, Morgan.
yes,
11-6-2. We've got 4 more points. Oh, terrific defense and denies. Some spectacular offense from Moore and Karges.
Yeah, another great point. She elected to look for that angle ball. Unfortunately, the wheels of Mr. Fligelman was up to the task and exposed the open space. Oh. That ball looked like it caught a slightly off bounce. Got the better of Fligelman. Oh,
sensational.
Oh, sensational.
Leaning back, really off balance, able to two-handed overhead as Scott Moore looks back to Morgan.
Yeah.
What do you say to you,
I'm still in awe of that one. That was a two-handed backhand overhead from out of nowhere. And Domaraki just having a quick word to Fligelman. I'm still reeling from that that shot.
I'm with you, though, Morgan. Both of these ladies have been so impressive now. They've got the short game. They can go to a power game.
Yeah.
We've seen them track down lobs. That a spectacular shot.
Yeah, it really is a sign of how quickly the game is developing.
11-6-1.
What a save.
Oh.
And Moore finds the opening in the vacant area.
Wow.
Another terrific point. The crowd really being treated to a sensational match here.
Yeah, the senior pros are really showing up today. Not that they don't always, but we've had a couple of barn burners.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Intensity along with skill level.
And we've got 12-10-1.
Two points away.
A little pressure. I'm curious why she went back to Moore on that one. That would be a tough one.
So a timeout for Fligelman Domaraki. They trail by 3.
We apologize. Sorry, the score is 13-6. I thought I heard a 10 in there somewhere.
Okay, we get it. My scoreboard is malfunctioning in this one. It must have been the rain.
Yes. Yeah, we'll blame the rain. Why not?
APP TV here on YouTube or Facebook. Thanks for joining us on Championship Court number 2. We've had spectacular action. Only detriment here today has been the rain. On and off, disrupting some terrific play. 13-6-1. Tough to beat Moore to that forehand side.
Yeah, Scott Moore, when he really turns on beast mode, it's intimidating.
14-6-1.
Match point. Watch out. Oh, you hate to see it end like that, but the quality of play and each point really remarkable in this one.
Yeah, fantastic play. There were so many incredible long stretch shots that were able to be controlled back into the kitchen from all 4 players. High level match, and the winner certainly deserves a shot at the medal. And they will go forward to face the winner of Ava Welsher, Dave Fleming versus Kim Kessner and Scott Crandall.
So Scott Moore, Chris Karges, very impressive as they move forward through the bracket, but credit Fligelman Domaraki for a fantastic effort. And just a pleasure to watch that match here on Championship Court 2. We'll be back for more here on APP TV.
Having a tough time getting better? Our 3-day Level Up Pickleball camps feature a low student pro ratio and offer personalised training from the best pros in the game. Level Up will take you full circle through the point building process by teaching proper stroke mechanics, positioning and winning game strategies. Each camper also receives a personalised before and after video, an instructional manual, product discounts and more. Discover how good you can be with Level Up Pickleball Camps. Visit us today at leveluppickleballcamps.com.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
go. Right now, I have a lot of energy. Oh, how do you do that? I just have learned over the years to pace myself in tournaments. To peak at the end. Whoa. Oh. You're welcome. Anything else I can do for you? What's up, Lefty? Go. Come on, Bombo. Those guys don't even know where CC2 is. Remember, soft hands on the dink. Who are you playing, Dave? We are playing Mircha and Julie. I took off my PPA hat this time. Did you notice I had that on? No. That was kind of rude. I was looking at my targets. 2 targets. Over here! Here you go. Whoa. But it gets behind me. I don't know how to stop it. Don't want to get behind you. You're going to be able to play over that much where you're standing because I got the middle. I'm going to be active.
Hello. Well, yeah, it's my first time out here. We got lost. I went over there and they're like, you know.
Hey Morgan, can you make sure you don't mispronounce my name? It's Julie. And that's Marcia.
Marcia? Oh, it's Mircha. Why are you doing that?
Marcia. I've never heard that one.
She's doing that.
She's doing a joke.
I do. That's
No, but he doesn't know.
No, I do. Look, she's smiling. I know when she's joking.
He
It's okay.
knows, Mircha, he knows.
It's the other Johnson that doesn't do the jokes.
That's
This
right.
one doesn't.
Hi, I'm Don.
Don, stand up.
Yeah.
Is that right?
From Oklahoma.
Fantastic.
And you are?
Morgan Evans from Australia.
Oh, okay. Right. I know. Now I'm ready. What do you need?
So the camera around here. Yes.
How do I?
So
do I
everything's
grab the
everything's
microphone?
everything's basically the same in between games. Yes, live stream.
How do I know when time out if we're ready for a commercial?
So you won't have to worry. So someone will give you a thumbs up if we're unsure, but generally you'll timeouts they won't do. After game 1, then they will, but we'll always finish the time. Okay. So let's get you on the other side whenever you're ready.
I said, give me a sec.
And welcome back to the 2021 Pro XR 35K Chicago Open, co-hosted by Zane Navratil and Andrea Coop. This is the 11th tour stop of the year, with all players hoping to qualify for the APP Masters in Boca Raton, January 18th to the 23rd, 2022. And more action continuing. We're in the winners bracket final here. Quite an interesting matchup. We've got the Badger Dave Weinbach back on court, along with his partner Gina Solento. They have been outstanding all day today. And Mircea Morario, along with Julie Johnson. Mircea ranked third in the APP Onyx Dura cumulative standing list. Julie Johnson ranked number one. So very interesting match. The final of the winners bracket. You can secure a match in that gold medal round. A lot on the line here, Morgan.
And we've had some fantastic senior pro matches today. And this one promises to be no different. Referee Don Stanek brings them together for proceedings.
Danny Cuniff Park here in Highland Park, Illinois. This is the 11th event on the APP Tour here in Chicago.
Julie Johnson, of course, is the mother of the new kid on the block, J.W. Johnson, recently changing lives at the Tournament of Champions.
Yes, he
the
did.
Singles champ, managed to take out Mr. Ben Johns, which obviously is no small feat.
What was that winning streak he snaps?
I think it was like 170.
170?
Yeah, thereabouts. So that was a massive moment for the young man, 18, possibly 19 now. But Julie Johnson, not just a proud mother, but a fantastic player in her own right.
You think we'll ever see a winning streak that long again in this game?
Never say never.
Yeah. Hard to imagine, though.
Yeah.
Well, terrific defense, but able to end the point. Weinbach and Solento.
Yep. Early, loud, clear communication from Weinbach. He's looking to send a message.
First point on the board. And splits right up the middle, right down Broadway for the Badger.
I've not seen Morario and Weinbach on the same court before. I'm sure they have played each other, but this could be a new experience for Morario. He's used to being able to essentially bully a lot of the other guys out there. And I think he's going to have a hard time doing that with Dave Weinbach.
Right down the line. A little redirect from JJ.
Yeah, that was almost a slippery whiffle. Oh, she's done it again.
Look at that. Now rips a forehand right down the line.
That could put Dave into retirement, I'd say. That's a fantastic shot.
A little bit like Angelique Kerber on that forehand.
Yeah, it was certainly Kerber-esque, wasn't it?
Right into the body. Great defense. Oh, terrific action from Solento and Morario.
Hung in there well, but at some point it was just delaying the inevitable.
Pulled that one a little wide. Mircha and Julie Johnson do a lot of practicing out of the Boca Raton facility in Patch Reef Park. Morario poaching. He read that one all the way. Capitalizes. Right back at him, into the body. Solento attacking.
Weinbach trying to indicate to his partner early enough that the ball was going wide. Possibly was, but high enough to put away. And Morario wants revenge.
And they get it. We see the action on that forehand. He's able to pick up that low ball so well, isn't he, Morgan?
Yeah, he's got a fairly kind of unique grip that allows him to do it. Ooh.
Side out for Weinbach. Solento. 2-5-1.
Oh, Johnson had a lot of space to the right of Weinbach, but she went back towards her counterpart.
Oh yeah, you said don't test those quick hands, right, Morgan?
Yeah, especially when it's anywhere near that backhand. He brings it up so quickly and brings the ball down with deadly intent. Oh.
Right idea for JJ there. She had that. Looked like an opening. Just caught tape. Julie slapping that hip with the paddle. Upset with herself. You can see where J.W. Johnson gets that strong base with a split step. Julie Johnson, his mom, has strong legs, really great foundation to her game, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, many players, you know, they focus on power, volleying technique, various kinds of shots around the kitchen, but it all starts with the base. If you can get to the ball early enough, stabilize yourself, then you have such a good chance to coordinate the upper half to be able to play these shots well. Dave Weinbach just going into his bag of tricks. Not quite sure. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, what do you think he pulled out of the bag of
Well,
tricks?
it looked like his partner, Gina Solento, possibly had a cut lip, something like that. She needed a towel of some kind to deal with that.
Right down Main Street again for the Badger.
Yeah, it's his go-to play when he sees two players that are significantly far apart, which in that case, Morario and Johnson were.
Terrific save. And best point of the match thus far, Solento and Weinbach earning it.
Yes, and a celebratory chest pump there. Why not?
Timeout, Morario and Johnson. We get a 1 minute timeout. Another tremendous job by Ken Herman, the CEO and creative founder of the APP. Getting a lot of help, though, here. Tournament director Dana Joseph, who does such an outstanding job. Tournament operations, Nicole Hobson, Melissa McCurley. Tim Model, the co-tournament director to model. Of course, Byron Fresso, APP head ref. Melody Woodsum, the APP referee coordinator. And Lynn and Howard Weisbart are the head volunteer coordinators. As these tournaments could not be successful without all the excellent volunteers.
Yeah, always a pleasure to be here, especially alongside yourself, mate.
Yeah, great to have you, Morgan. I'm sorry you arrived a little earlier than you had hoped to the broadcast booth, but to our viewers' advantage.
Yes, is there a certain amount of money you would accept to not mention that again?
I'll take a deep dish pizza.
Okay.
It won't be brought up.
Fair enough, thank you. Yeah, tough day in the office for myself, but happy to be behind the mic. 9-5-1. And there's a foot fault there. I'm happy to see Don Stanek caught that one. I got in trouble not too long ago because I called a foot fault, and the ref in question disagreed, and the replay didn't show the angle that I saw. So,
which is shocking.
Right. But that one was pretty blatant. Oh, and funnily enough, it was the same team.
We've got another quick timeout here, so Johnson and Amircha will talk it over. So the Badger in all red with some bright blue shoes. Wisconsin Badger fan Dave Weinbach.
They will, of course, whoever wins this one will be waiting for the back draw to work itself out. And that's going to be a match between Karges and Moore versus the winner of Kessner Crandall versus Welsher and Fleming.
Those are two good teams. Moore and Karges were very impressive on this court in the previous match. Look at that, Ernie.
There
Opportunity by the left-hander.
See, that's how you Ernie without doing a foot fault. Very impressive.
Beautifully done.
Pays to be a lefty. Oh,
just deep.
Just long, not far, not far. The opening was there. Right idea.
Morario, his sister, a very accomplished tennis player. I believe a Wimbledon mixed champion, mixed doubles.
Yeah, certainly a lot of talent in the family. And a nice intercept there from the man himself. Just catching Weinbach off guard.
6-10-1. And there is 1 point, so we'll second serve here, trying to stay alive in game one. They get the side out.
Johnson again trying to test. If you're going to do it, you certainly can't do it from such a low position.
Morario talked about that power on the forehand is such a slight take back, Morgan. Unbelievable amount of acceleration, though, and power generated through that follow through. Now that was back, so a little appeal on the call there. So game one to Weinbach and Solento, 11-6. A little hydration break too. We're going to take a quick break. Be back for set number 2 here on Championship Court number 2.
It's pickleballparrot.com.
Bruh? Don't you want to watch pro pickleball?
Please, Patrick, you don't have to make that sound anymore. I mean, I get the point. People need a simple way to find the details for live pro pickleball events.
Exactly. And that's why we need to figure out how to spell Brock. Does it start with a B or a W? I don't know. It might be both. Check.
I hear at least 3, maybe 4 A's.
Guys, it's not a real word.
But we still have to figure out how to spell it. Brock. Look, just wait until you see the video we're gonna make.
All right, you guys, let's do this. Gotta return the suit by 5.
Brock?
Okay, we're back. Start of game number 2. Now, Gina Solento mentioned to you, Morgan, she's got a bruised lip.
Yeah. Yeah, likely a paddle contact. Wow. What is going on
Look at this
there?
fast action. What
That
a
is-
way to start the game, too, huh?
That's electric. What a firefight. Weinbach trying to instruct his partner to holster the gun. Oh. It's a nice idea. The opening was there, just slightly early on that contact, sent the ball wide.
So adjustments for Morario and Johnson, Morgan.
Yeah, they should make them.
Perfect analysis.
Now, at the moment, it does seem like Morario is struggling to insert himself in a lot of the various kinds of plays where Weinbach is there ready and waiting, and he is being more reactive and unfortunately not covering the middle as well as he would need to.
And that is in. Quick hands from JJ with her son JW looking on now in the second row.
Yeah, Johnson in the first game, she started on fire, really. She exposed some gaps on the Weinbach side twice in a row, and then she attempted to go to that well again and again, and unfortunately the next few times didn't quite pay off. That on there. Worked out nicely, obviously. She is an aggressive player.
Yeah.
And may need to curb her enthusiasm and feel free to dink once or twice.
I heard the Larry David music while you were commenting about curbing your enthusiasm.
Larry David, obviously the producer of the greatest show ever made, Seinfeld.
Yes. Agreed.
I was always an Arrested Development fan as well. I don't know if you ever watched that show. Greatest show that never really made it.
That's the Ozark star, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Bateman. Yeah. Jason Bateman, I think. And Johnson, just for dramatic effect, deciding to have a bit of a roll.
We're in set number 2. 11-6 was our score in game 1. This is the winner's bracket final. Nobody has had an answer for either of these teams yet today, but Weinbach and Solento, they have just come up with some big victories so far en route to this match.
She is loading up on that backhand early enough. I think she's really anticipating Johnson attacking through the middle and or her body, which generally can be a very dangerous way to make a living as opposed to attacking down the line. In this situation, obviously, you've got Dave Weinbach in front, and that's a tricky one as well. And the last choice is for Julie Johnson to start dinking. And that's not something she loves to do compared to her power game, which is phenomenal.
Ooh, rare mistake on a groundie from the Badger. (5-0-2).
That's 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Not quite sure. Yeah, very rare for the Badger.
Let's see if Mircha and Julie can take advantage. Trying to poach. Reading that was Morario. Just unable to execute. Beautiful down the line, fading away,
Yeah.
Julie Johnson.
She's hit some clean winners from that side down the line today that I have not seen anyone do for a long time. It's in part it's credit to the deceptiveness of a lefty, but also, you know, if those balls are not hit perfectly, they're 10 feet out. So it's a very high level of offense that Julie Johnson is bringing to the table.
Yeah. She's striking those with confidence. And
Oh, no,
again,
you're
look
kidding
at
me.
this.
Who is this girl? I feel like she realizes her son, JW, is getting a lot of the spotlight, and she's looking to wrestle it back.
Yeah, she's like, hey, who do you think taught him everything he knows?
I'm looking at a smile there from J-Dub. The young man, the prodigy.
Very chill over there. Looks like he's munching on some popcorn or something.
Oh.
Good exchange. Couple of points on the scoreboard for Morario and Johnson. Julie Johnson scoring another point.
Yeah, great ball there. Catching Weinbach standing very tall. He does notoriously stand very tall. Not a huge fan of bending knees up the kitchen.
There you go, the Ernie. What a shot by Mircha. He has a nice ear-to-ear grin for the Badger.
Yeah, there's always some friendly banter on the court whenever Badger's around. And Morario happy to engage.
Morario You're right. It looks like he's looking for those opportunities to exert himself. Certainly found one there.
Yep. Yeah, the only chink in the armor I've seen from Morario is, given the fact that he is looking for a small group of opportunities again and again, he misses a few other things. He's so focused on what he's very capable of doing, how he can impact the game, that he tends to fly across the court and hit shots like that, where he doesn't actually need to. He's got an incredible
Perfect
level of
ending
fitness.
to that lead up.
That was brilliant. Yeah, he should get a cut of this. That's floated long, and I feel for her on that one. I ended one of my matches with one of those shots, and it still stings.
That catches corner.
And Morario says, if you can do it, Julie, I can do it better. And I don't think that was better, but it was great. And it was unfortunately caused by miscommunication from the side of Weinbach and Solento. I think that a switch was in order, but didn't happen. So we'll take a timeout.
Yeah, paddles down, timeout on championship court number 2. As Mircea and Julie J starting to build some confidence. This is the winner's bracket final. We have some great sponsors here of the APP, including the Pro XR, who is the head sponsor of this Chicago Open. And presented by Head, of course. Five, 5-2.
That is a beautiful drop. And that's exactly what their side needed. A mix-up from JJ, as opposed to attempting to bully her way through Weinbach and Solento.
Oh, there's Mircea.
Yeah.
Aggressive and attacking.
The flying brains doc in that scenario.
So Morario and Johnson building on that momentum that they have gained. Playing with much more confidence, fluidity. Broadcasters Jenks.
Yes, we will send a letter of apology to the side for that.
Side out, down by 2, up a game.
Oh.
Very nicely done by Solento.
Yeah, Morario just forcing it a little bit too much there. It's so easy to get into a frame of mind of, I am the difference maker, and therefore I should beat my chest and be as Tarzan as possible. The best players, they have an acute sense of when they need to step it up a notch and when they need to allow their partner to get comfortable, start really excelling at their game. Because at the end of the day, if you make it to the gold medal match, the players you're playing against are likely going to find your girl, whether you like it or not. And if she's cold because you've spent the entire day taking over, then unfortunately it could be a very quick match.
Yeah.
Of course, those are just my 2 cents. What do I know?
This man knows a lot. He is the co-founder of CoachMePickleball.com. Well, certainly the ladies have been a big presence all day long on championship court number 2, and nothing has changed with this match. And Johnson and Solento, they've both been outstanding. Must-win game here for Morario and Johnson. Down a set in the winner's bracket final.
Ooh, that was an aggressive dink, I'll be honest.
Six, 7-2. Just couldn't flip it over.
Yeah. Not everything needs to be taken as a volley. He was looking to play a nice little cute drop shot there to try and catch out Solento. Oh. But the pace of play, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. Side out.
I'm not sure if we've had a dink rally yet. If we had, we missed it.
That's a big 1-2 punch from Mircha, getting Weinbach to stretch to his left, and then Johnson going back up the middle.
That is available, and another switch miscommunication, unfortunately. Every team does need to reserve the right to cancel a switch if they are going to be up at the kitchen line and making that play for the stack. And Weinbach just curling that ball in. Very close, but caught the line, I guess. Weinbach a little
he's
disgruntled.
agitated, isn't
He
he?
is. Something's got him. And apparently it's a ball that isn't coming back fast enough. Okay. And we were privy to some information there from Weinbach. They are staying, but he is faking. Oh, look at that fake.
What a fake. Fake me out.
Well, it worked.
It did work.
And Morario again just pressing a little hard. If I was playing with Julie Johnson, I would trust her all day long.
I agree.
Twice on Sundays.
Weinbach said, let's make a run right here. And that
Yep.
could be the start of one. Eight, 9-1.
And that drop just missing wide. He is not immune to trying to paint the lines as well.
Second serve.
And
that is wide. We are tied at 9. We are trying to wrap up here the winner's bracket final.
Ooh. Great volley there, just finding the feet of the Badger.
Tied at 9, first serve.
And
called that wide.
so Julie Johnson had called that ball wide, and Weinbach corrected her very quickly, and she elected to believe him as opposed to confirm with her partner.
Amir just said you called it out, it's out. Now Don Stanek will have to get involved.
Weinbach not happy with the call, but let's be honest, he has invested interest in that ball being in. One of the staff here did seem to get a good angle of it and appears to believe it was out.
Well, Weinbach says it was on the line. Julie said it was definitely out. Amir just said I didn't see it.
Okay, so the call stands. And Ooh, here we go. And Murcha is not having any of it.
Yeah, he's protecting his partner.
Yep, protecting her call.
And we've got a warning for each side.
And, ooh, it's a double tech. So I believe we'll be coming back in at 9-9. Uh, 10-9.
10-9. 10-9-1.
Okay, so this...
So game point right here. Try to force a deciding third game. We'll have to do it on the second serve.
Yeah. At that kind of height, it is very risky to be keeping the ball accelerated. Johnson would need to slow that one down.
Game point with Murcha serving.
And they will get the ball back for another chance.
Weinbach, relentless amount of energy, looking for the tie. And he has it.
And Murcha believing that ball was in. Weinbach called it out.
Yeah, I think Julie also. And now they have a match point.
Yeah, really the key is there to not let it affect your shot selections. Get on with the game.
Sometimes easier said than done.
Certainly.
And there it is.
There it is.
Dave Weinbach, Gina Solento have been outstanding all day. Kind of a frustrating finish to that one for Morario and Johnson, but they may be back. They will have a chance to come through now in the opportunity bracket, but on the winner's bracket final on their way to gold, Weinbach and Solento. And another exciting match here on championship court number 2.
I 100% saw that good, but you kept doing it. But no,
Welcome to the Windy City, home to the Pro XR Pickleball Chicago Open. This is the 11th stop on the 2021 APP Tour, presented by Head Pickleball. Get ready for a weekend filled with amazing competition and heart-stopping drama. The Chicago Open is brought to you by Onyx, Zealous, New Peepo, USA Pickleball, Jigsaw Health, Franklin Pickleball, Hoodef, Vulcan Pickleball, Hawaii Springs, C&D Pickleball Nets, LSI, Splish Naturals, Hartrue, and Home Court Advantage.
New Peepo Pickleball.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again. Till you can't miss, until until you can't lose. Go again and again.
Oh, man, my mouse battery's dead again.
I got you.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Man, I'm still hungry. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Ben.
Oh, cramp.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, man.
Here you go. Pickleball cocktail.
Oh, thanks, Ben.
Oh, man!
I got it. There you go.
Thanks, Ben.
Slightly favored backhand. Much hand-eye coordination.
My favorite paddle is the V520. It's more of a control paddle, which is great for my game because I'm certainly known as more of a defensive player, but it's still great for hitting a hard serve and drive the ball well. From the transition area and from the kitchen, go ahead and drive it at me. I'm ready to block it into the kitchen. I can roll it, or I can slice it. Either way, I feel like it's gonna go in. With the soft feel of the paddle, I can dink all day. So go ahead and try to out-dink me.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
hit a few.
And we're back here at the 2021 Pro XR 35K Chicago Open, co-hosted by Zane Navratil and Andrea Coop. This is the 11th tour stop of the year, with all players hoping to qualify for the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida, January 18th to the 23rd, 2022. And we've had quite the impressive action here in Championship Court 2 all day long, disrupted a little bit by some on and off rain, but other than that, it's been terrific. And we are expecting another good one. Scott Moore and Chris Karges, who were terrific here in their victory over Fligelman and Domaraki a couple of matches ago here on APP TV. They are taking on Dave Fleming, our old good friend with the Pittsburgh Steelers hat, and his partner Ava Welsher. So expect some more fireworks. The winner of this will move on to the bronze medal match. They'll face Johnson and Morario. With the winner of that one, the opportunity to go for gold.
Yeah, I haven't seen Dave Fleming play all day, but if it's anything like his normal game, we are in for a delight. Ava Welsher, my apologies, is certainly one of the greats of the game at this moment in time. So we'll expect incredibly consistent play from her. She does a wonderful job of keeping the ball in play, doing her very best to give her partner plenty of time to try to get involved. Fleming would love to do that with his patented two-handed backhand.
Yeah, Dave Fleming, electric type energy around the court. Ava Welsher, so smooth. Ava ranked second in the APP Onyx Dura cumulative standings list. Fleming at number 5. Scott Moore comes in 4th. And his partner, Chris Karges, who is not on that standing list at the moment, has been nothing short of brilliant all day long.
Yeah, very impressive. Her level in the last match we saw, lights out pickleball. And I'm sure she would love to bring that level again.
Ava with a bright pink socks and pink shoes. Good look. And starting it off, there's Karges.
Yeah, she manages to get that ball down very quickly.
This match 2:15.
And Mr. Moore looking to get involved very, very early, pulling the trigger on that ball. Looked to be a little low for it.
Yep.
Oh, look at that dink. Jeez.
Beautiful angle.
That's quicker than some clean winners I've seen.
Fleming calls it. Karges
responds to that earlier dink from Welsher with one of her own. Not sure it was intended to be a dink, but deflected off in that direction.
Paddle handle winner, maybe?
Yes.
Moore looked to kind of scoop that ball through Welsher. Drifted deep. One 0-2. Side out. switch. Welsher able to track that down.
Ooh,
that's wide.
Just a little wide. Chris, I don't think she was ready to call it just then, but her partner, Mr. Scott Moore, no stranger to calling balls out. Oh, and Chris Carr just weathered the storm there nicely, and Moore able to let that one go.
Fleming says all good to his partner, Ava Welsher. Relax a little bit. Dave Fleming, one of the best two-handers in the game.
Oh, certainly.
Morgan, why is it so efficient for Dave? What does he do that makes it so effective?
That's a good question. It looks like I'll just let this point finish.
Tough to lob over Moore, his length. Well done.
Yeah, Dave he's really just always done it. He's not one of those players that suddenly decided it's the new trend, picked it up 6 months ago. He's been working on that shot for so long now that his level of control is huge. From a technical standpoint, he does carry his paddle quite low, and when he does need it for the two-handed backhand dink, having them already in that kind of position does make things a little easier.
Yeah, well done by Moore. 1-2 punch, covering the middle.
That is the other side of the coin of having a low paddle position as a default ready position. When the ball does get sped up and surprises you slightly, having that paddle in a lower position, therefore it needing to quickly rise to meet the occasion, often can deflect that ball upwards and outwards.
Brilliant analysis from co-founder of CoachMePickleball.com, Morgan Evans.
Oh, and that is an inventive lob.
Swinging two-handed volley.
Beautiful play there from Welsher.
Twos are wild. 2-2-2. Good stab by Moore.
And a couple of two-handed backhands there to seal the deal. One setting up and one finishing. Beautiful work. It really wasn't long ago where it just didn't really exist in the game. And now it's caught on like wildfire. Much like all this spinning serve madness that I hear all the kids are doing.
Yeah, who started that?
Yeah, tough call. Who knows? Whoever it was, it's probably pretty dodgy.
Welsher, terrific tennis player in her day. I believe Michigan Wolverine. Is that correct, Morgan?
Yeah, I'm not the best with American sports just yet, but I'm getting there. I do. Oh, another lob, and that one has sailed long.
Dave looking up at the sky, wondering if there was a wind there, but not much of a breeze to blame. As Fleming, do you know his background coming into the game? Does he have a tennis background as well? It looks like it would be.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, he was a very good tennis player. Played it his entire life, but fell in love with pickleball. He's also a corporate comedian. He is said to be the Jerry Seinfeld of corporate comedy. He travels around and does shows.
Good rip by Ava.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you need a corporate lawyer. You've got Andrea Coop. You want some corporate comedy.
Yeah.
You hired Dave Fleming.
I've seen a couple of his shows, his sets. Very funny stuff.
Yeah. Does he go out there in the Pittsburgh Steelers hat and sunglasses?
Almost certainly. He does a great bit about conference calls.
A lot of material there, I must say. Getting upstairs to that swinging backhand of Dave Fleming. Dangerous territory.
Very much so. Great hands. Both players really utilizing all facets of the game. This has been an interesting one. It's very much in contrast to the previous match, where we may have seen 2 dinks in the entire exchange. This one here, everyone's prepared to play the full spectrum of shots.
That ball retrieved by Dave Fleming. It had gone under the Kitch pickleball sign. We've got our Kitch gear on, Morgan and I, and Spencer also.
Just a little bit of breeze kicking up.
Well, maybe Dave was right about the breeze. The breeze coming into the face of Fleming and Welsher. We've had rain throughout the afternoon. Glad to be back on court.
Very nice. Yeah, it looks like Dave just has a wonderful amount of control of the ball, seemingly no matter what his body height looks like.
That's not easy. That's kind of a fine line. You come out with the energy and intensity that Dave Fleming brings to the court. And sometimes you see him flying around. He's got those quick strokes, but yet he's able to stay composed.
Yeah, very much so. Another lob, another successful lob.
Oh, nice angle, and that drops in.
It drops in.
Get.
Wow.
Chris Karges.
That's impressive stuff there. In full stretch, manages to throw up a slice forehand lob.
Amazing.
And somehow bring it into the court.
Oh, you talked about full spectrum. We saw Chris go back to defend a lob, then move forward, somehow able to dig that drop by Ava and hit it for a winner. Not going to get that one off of the tape, but Chris has been terrific.
We've all seen Scott Moore take over a game and carry a partner from time to time, but it looks like it's the opposite is happening right now. Chris Karges is a wrecking ball.
Six, 2-1. Quite a number of really tough doubles teams in the senior mixed.
Yeah, Fleming there probably needed to start getting involved, get his paddle into one of those and intercept. Ooh.
Nice drop, almost a championship shot there by Scott Moore.
Yeah, tough to read what he's going to do with that. And Welsher essentially just standing still and saying too good. Saving herself for the gold medal match, perhaps.
Yeah, well, that would have taken a headfirst dive to even come close.
Yeah, no need for that. Ooh. Fleming and Welsher still firmly in control here. Ooh.
Dave losing his footing a bit there, checking the ground. The court appears to be dry. Moore with some authority there on those groundies.
Oh, he was 3 or 4 credit cards off the ground there.
Quick jump, though. Quickness.
Yes, exactly. He got into a position early enough, and that made up for it. Perhaps that was all that was needed.
Good drive from Welsher. Sets up the put away from Fleming.
Interestingly, Fleming decided to hit probably the most difficult shot selection there. Didn't go through the middle.
Made it look routine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Scott urging his partner on, but that was too tough.
I thought perhaps she was going to throw up another winning lob.
Yeah. This one to 15. The winner will move on to face Johnson and Morario. Temperatures have dropped considerably here late in the day in Chicago. Highland Park, Illinois, about 25 miles north of the city. Highland Park, a beautiful suburb, home to the likes of Gary Sinise, who graduated from HP, Highland Park High School. Gary does so much for veterans around the country. Billy Corrigan, of course, the Smashing Pumpkins. He resides in Highland Park.
All right.
Great rocker. Highland Park also the home to the famous 1980s John Hughes movies. Did you like those, Morgan? Maybe Ferris Bueller.
Oh, Bueller?
Bueller. Weird
I had
Science.
no idea.
16
I love that
Candles.
movie
Uncle
too.
Buck. John Candy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we all miss John.
Yes, we do.
Oh, and that's just wide. However, no histrionics, unlike the previous match.
We got a timeout here. (10-4) is the score for this timeout.
10-4, good buddy.
Yes, sir. Not to mention a couple other movies that were filmed in this town. Home Alone, of course.
Oh, wow.
A little Risky Business. Kicking and Screaming had a few shots of Will Ferrell.
Basically everything worth watching outside of Jurassic Park was here.
No dinosaurs in town.
Yet.
But some good deep dish pizza.
And Fleming just commenting to himself, no, don't overrun it, which is indeed what he did.
Big drive from Ava. Effective.
This is certainly some of the more aggressive play I've seen from Ava. She is known for her fantastic defense and just general ball control in a lot of areas.
Really driving the ball here today. Fleming can bring it as well. That one forced into the net. Well defended there from Karges.
I have a funny feeling they haven't met Chris Karges too many times because I think she is well equipped to handle this kind of attack. At least that's what we've seen so far in the day. That was a tough one.
Yeah. Scott says right here. Let's go, Chris. And they need to make their comeback. Trailing 11-4.
Just coming over.
Oh, sensational by Karges.
And Welsher pulling the trigger very early there.
Yeah, tough angle, difficult. High degree right there.
Yeah, can understand her not wanting to dink too long with Scott Moore, and perhaps doesn't like the down the line dink game quite as much.
Five 11-2 on Moore's serve. This is where his team would love to make a move.
Beautiful play there. Ava Welsher, that cross-court forehand dink comes over with topspin and seemingly a little side spin that sends it even further away. That's one of the best shots in women's senior pro pickleball.
A little shy on that. Draws net. Second serve. That is good stuff from Fleming and Welsher.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not the tallest player, doesn't have the longest wingspan, but he makes up for it with great anticipation. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave.
Oh, good anticipation there.
Yeah, that's true. It's interesting, he stands quite far forward into the court on his partner's serve.
And there's that anticipation again by Fleming. Poaching that, driving it through the middle of the court. Got a ball at the back that Fleming is going to retrieve.
Ah, he's a good lad. It's a Selkirk boy. It's nice.
5-12-2. Oh, what defense from Karges.
Yeah, that's amazing. And
football.
Scott Moore called for a foot fault. A couple of years ago, there would have been some words.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's certainly
matured.
He's matured. Yes, he's. I think he's 58, I believe. Oh no!
Oh, what a point!
Oh,
too
that's
good.
Gorgeous. That is incredible play there from Dave Fleming. Yeah, it's one thing to be able to roll a two-handed backhand drop from the baseline, or even roll a dink across court once in a while, but he has a way of being able to slice that ball as well when need be, and then roll as well, especially on the volleys, obviously. But the level of control and how often he seems to find the middle of the paddle is well, it's quite depressing for me. I don't like the middle very often. More of a miss-hit kind of guy.
That's the first ball Moore's really been able to attack and take advantage of, as Welsher and Fleming have done a terrific job keeping the ball in difficult areas for Karges and Moore.
Yeah, that's it. I think the team of Fleming and Welsher strategically have played very well here. And
sneak attack.
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere. He wasn't there, and then he was there.
The Steeler flash. Fleming demonstrating that quickness. Mike Tomlin would even be impressed.
I don't know who that is.
That is the Pittsburgh Steeler football coach.
Ah, gotcha. Yes, I just hope his players make most of their three-point shots and hit as many home runs as they can.
Who's the corporate comedian?
Oh, that's looked like he was perhaps going to let it sit. But that makes it game, set and match for Dave Fleming and Ava Welsher.
They will move to the final of the back to face Johnson and Morario. The winner of that one has the opportunity to go back to the gold medal match and get another shot at Dave Weinbach and Gina Solento, who are undefeated and winners of the winners bracket final. They have been untouchable today. So Fleming and Welsher very solid in that victory. We'll be back here on Championship Court number 2 from the APP Chicago Pickleball Open.
My favorite paddle is the V520. It's more of a control paddle, which is great for my game because I'm certainly known as more of a defensive player, but it's still great for hitting a hard serve and drive the ball well from the transition area and from the kitchen. Go ahead and drive it at me. I'm ready to block it into the kitchen. I can roll it or I can slice it. Either way, I feel like it's gonna go in. With the soft feel of the paddle, I can dink all day. So go ahead and try to out-dink me.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
New People Pickleball.
There we go.
guys seeing well with the light? Dark, yeah. It's that tweener time of the day when you can't tell where the light is.
Yeah. But you asked there. Ideally, we have one there and one there.
Welcome back. Championship court number 2, 2021 APP 35K Pro XR Chicago Pickleball Open presented by Head. Pro XR innovation you can handle. This tournament hosted by Andrea Coop and Zane Navratil. We have a bronze medal match here. Welsher and Fleming. Impressive victory over Moore and Karges. 15-5, and now they've got Johnson and Morario. The winner with the opportunity to play for gold. Waiting for them is the winner's bracket final winner, Dave Weinbach and Gina Solento. Well, the lights are on. We have one bank of lights really aimed towards that kitchen area, so the baseline area may get difficult in about 20 minutes, half hour, Morgan.
She'll be right. These guys and girls are professional athletes.
All right, Ava Welsher receiving a good luck from her opponent, Mircea Morario. Serving it up, here we go. Just wide, yep.
Yeah, he does like some of those short angles. Unfortunately, didn't quite start out the way he hoped.
The official for this one, Derek Prince from Vero Beach, Florida. Derek's a little chilly in this weather today, I bet. There's a light on here behind the court, and Dave Fleming said, I just can't see. He's blinded by that. They're working on a light for the courts to the left of us here at Championship Court 2. And Fleming staring right into it when he went to hit that ball. So we'll take a quick halt here to this match, the beginning of this match, as they set up the lights behind us. Temperatures have dropped throughout the afternoon here in Chicago. Overcast afternoon after receiving some rain.
15 seconds.
Now it's tricky here. They're waiting for the lights to be installed, but the longer they wait, the less daylight we're going to have. Byron Fresso, the APP head ref, checking on everybody, and he and Ken Herman, the CEO, working on the lights behind the court. We're ready for action. JJ with authority. Zero, 1-1. Best 2 out of 3 here in the bronze. And right through the 5-hole, Dave Fleming puts one on the board.
Yeah, if they can pick up where they left off in their last match, they're going to be a very tough team to beat. Yeah, good read there from Johnson. Anticipating the attack of Welsher.
1-1-2.
That is a phenomenal,
gorgeous
third shot drop. I don't quite know how she did it.
Or which side of the line?
Yeah, which side of the paddle was used, but it seemed to be dipping beautifully.
Gets line on that service. Fleming trying to pull off a difficult shot.
Yeah, Morario got a decent amount of pace, but more importantly, the accuracy was spot on.
3-1-2. Make it 4. Julie with that very impressive inside out forehand, able to put it on the line a couple of times here right near the kitchen. This is a solid start for Johnson.
Oh, for sure.
Morario.
Yeah, she's reading Ava incredibly well, and that's a good timeout. I think important to have a little chat about what's happening early on. Make the changes before it gets a little too late to make changes.
Fleming and Welsher so impressive, rolling more. And Karges 15-5, but it's been a little choppier going here to start this one out. Checking the lights here, see if that'll work. As it kind of staring into the eyes of the team that's going to be hitting in this direction, which would be north-south. Again, we have one bank of lights here pointed towards the kitchen area. Coming from the side, that won't be an issue. So they're asking Terry Hartley to just point the light towards the court to the left of us. There's more for the play going on outside of championship court number 2. Otherwise, whoever's on the opposite side is going to need a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, they've turned it off, so with any luck, play will continue without any hindrance.
5-1-2. Game number 1. Julie had a good look at that one, upset with herself.
Yep, that was on her paddle.
Mircha urging her on. 1-5-1. Great serve.
Yeah.
Up high. The elevation from Morario for the put away. It's a bee as large as a bird flying around you, Morgan.
A wandering albatross. Oh, he was lucky to get away with that one.
Yep.
Dave appeared to read it well enough. Oh, Welsher would love to get that one back, certainly high enough to put away.
We're falling behind. Fleming and Welsher feeling a little pressure, perhaps. And this is a different Johnson and Morario team that we saw against in the previous match against Weinbach and Solento. Would you agree?
Yes, certainly. I mean, it's so much of it is styles make matches, really, and this is no different. They're finding it a little easier to deal with this kind of puzzle.
Served by Mircha, effective. It put Fleming out wide, forced the air. Big side out. We'll see if Fleming and Welsher can make a run here in game one. They've got a mountain to climb, 1-8.
Might be 1-9. It's an interesting. Yeah, 1-9-1.
1-9. There's two.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm watching Julie Johnson's technique there, and it seems like she's having to make some very quick grip adjustments, switching from forehand to backhand. And might have to have a little chat with her about that.
The Ernie.
Yeah, she's switching from almost Eastern forehand for all of her forehand dink and attack responsibilities into something near continental, if not close to Eastern backhand.
And the result of that, Morgan taking time away.
Yes, it does mean, unfortunately, that if she's engaged in a hand-speed battle and it comes from forehand to backhand quickly or vice versa, there's not always going to be the kind of time you need to make that switch effectively. And if you're caught with the wrong grip on the wrong side, then very high or very low balls tend to be the result.
Great defense, but Fleming inside out for the winner.
I do like how in unison the team of Welsher and Fleming are in terms of their put-away styles. Welsher really looking to open up an angle there, and Dave did the exact same thing when the team of Johnson and Morario were dragged wide. He exposed the other wing with good effect. However, they still have a bit of a mountain to climb here.
5-9-1, and timeout for the receiving team. Morario and Johnson. They sense a little comeback in the air from Fleming and Welsher.
Certainly, they will not go quietly into the night, I do not believe.
Nice crowd on hand here at Championship Court 2. Championship Court 1 has been well attended throughout the day as well. A nice facility here at Danny Conniff Park. Have a hockey rink towards the end of this park. Beautiful soccer fields and baseball fields as well.
One timeout remaining. Serving team, one timeout remaining.
Mircha with that wide headband he wears. Resembles David Ferrer a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it. He's got that kind of wide jawline. Yeah. David Ferrer, arguably one of the greatest players ever to never win a major.
Yeah. What a competitor.
Oh.
A little beast, right?
Yeah,
They call him.
a workhorse. Apparently, he's a chain smoker.
Come on.
Yeah, no, seriously.
That's hard to believe.
It is. It is.
With the stamina that he has.
Amazing. Yeah.
He's doing some coaching now, I believe.
Yeah, nicotine coaching. Morario, he's missed a couple of those in the matches we've watched today. Just trying to be a little too cute. He's typically more of a blunt force trauma kind of guy, but maybe trying to turn over a new leaf once in a while.
This is starting to get serious here. It was 1-9. It is now 7-9. Big side out there. Looked like it appeared to be a easy game one win for Morario and Johnson. Now they are in a battle. A big put away there from Julie.
Yeah.
1 point away.
Yeah, good wheels to get behind it. Great power.
Good attack from Dave. Second serve to wrap up game one.
Oh. Yeah, that ball a little low, and with the kind of backspin on it, made it that much more difficult to lift it. Oh.
Fleming attacking.
That's
First the
gorgeous.
backhand, and then the forehand put away.
Yeah, he does a great job of finishing the paddle in a position where the likely counterpunch is going to come. So you see that last play, his two-handed backhand was allowed to travel over to the right-hand side of his body, and the counterpunch came directly to his forehand. It made it look like it was kind of precognizant, when in fact it was really just an educated guess. Ooh.
Fleming says, my bad. He saw an opportunity to poach, but hit off the edge of his paddle.
Yeah, he's not immune to something we all do on occasions. When one great play finishes, you try to go for another one pretty quickly, whether it's a good idea or not.
8-10-2. Big point here.
And
that is watch. They get the side out with another chance to wrap up the first set. There it is.
Ball is wide. 11-8, Morario and Johnson.
Game one to that side. Fleming and Welsher making a statement in that game because it was 9-1. And certainly the statement made, this is not going to be easy.
No, and I expect them to continue to improve in game two. Wouldn't be surprised if this one goes the distance.
I wouldn't either. We'll be back for that game two coming up here on Championship Court number 2. Welcome back again. APP Pro XR Chicago Pickleball Open. Game number 2. Morario will begin serving here. Must game for Julie J. and Morario.
Game 2. Time in 0-0-2.
Check that they won the first game, of course. They can wrap it up here. Fleming and Welsher hoping to stay alive and force game 3 bronze medal match. The winner moves on to play the winner's bracket champ, Dave Weinbach and Gina Solento.
Yeah, they've been unstoppable so far, but I wouldn't put it past either of these teams to give them a run for their money. Oh,
what a save.
What happened there? Oh,
look at this point.
Amazing hands there from Ava Welsher. That seemed to be all done, but she managed to get a paddle on it, bring it back in. Unfortunately, they didn't win the point, but still, impressive stuff.
Welsher with a big smile on her face after that point. Sensational point.
0-0-2.
0-0-2. Nice backhand volley from Mircea.
Yeah, he has a great leap to his left. Incorporates his shoulder turn so he can get around the outside of the ball pretty quickly. Ooh.
Terrific exchange. Ava a little upset with herself.
Yeah, I think she also probably feels like she could have handled that one that Dave took.
Just got it high enough as Fleming not going to be dunking any basketballs. And
not on an adult size ring for sure.
bring out the 8-footer.
Let's start with a 7, see how we go from there.
Julie opened up a little bit on that swing.
She did have a number of wonderful passing shots in the last match. So far, hasn't really had an opportunity to use it, but he wanted desperately there.
Yep, Johnson able to time that leap efficiently. 3-0-2, another quick start here for Johnson. Morario. Look at this drop. Tracking it down, but drifting it deep. Beautiful drop shot off of the paddle from Fleming.
Yeah, I believe it's such an underrated and underutilized shot in the senior game, especially if they can really sell the idea that there's power coming.
Oh, sensational. Reflexes.
Yeah,
just saying.
He got a little lucky there because there was a catch and release.
Second serve.
And Dave Fleming just pushing a little hard there. Looking to try to get a freebie on the serve, perhaps.
Wind behind him on the service. Morario calling that out before it dropped. He saw it wide. Johnson continued to serve up 4. Great defense, turning it into offense. Johnson and Mircha rolling. We got a timeout from Fleming and Welsher.
Yeah, they're really feeling it right now. That one there, just catching Fleming in the right shoulder, chest kind of range. I think he was preparing for a potential intercept with his two-handed backhand. But Morario curling it in nicely.
Are you surprised that we have another start to a game like this? Johnson and Morario jumping out again here in game 2.
A little bit, yeah. I really thought the last 10, 12 points, especially in game 1, were incredibly competitive. Could have gone either way.
Yeah.
But once again, Morario, Johnson, off to a flying start. They're collectively a very aggressive team. And it's not easy to settle in to be able to handle the kind of offense that they're bringing to the table.
So they are up 5. They went up in game 1 9-1. Only to win it 11-8. Let's see if the timeout pays off. Oh, lifted beautifully by Mircha. Great hands.
Yeah, that is a very tough shot, made to look easy. Controlling the depth and height. He's obviously noticed that, as we mentioned, Dave may not be dunking anytime soon.
Aggressive attack from Ava.
Ava Welsher, typically pretty smiley and happy, but I haven't seen much of a smile in the last 5-10 minutes or so.
Yeah, she's got the old game face on now.
Yeah, it could be that. And coming back in at 6-0-2. Another lob. Well, if it works, do it, right? Unfortunately, no one gets to decide what good pickleball is beyond what wins. And if the lob is working again and again and again, appears to be a little bit of discontent on the side of Welsher and Fleming, but perhaps not.
7-0. And it's getting a little dim out on the court. The light, the sun setting. Big point by Fleming. Gets the side out.
That's true. We do have some lighting here, but it may not quite do the job.
So down 7. Let's see if they can make a run. Good start. Beautiful drive.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. It looked like Morario was moving to his left, trying to protect the line. And Johnson wasn't quite in position to handle the middle ball.
So do they have another comeback in them? Fleming and Welsher.
1-7-1. Oh.
Right on the line.
Yeah, great hands.
Really
Yeah.
driving the ball now, Ava Welsher.
Yeah, she's in a rush. Looking to fulfill her dinner plans.
The wind picking up during this point. Yeah, Mircha put quite a bit of spin on that ball out of English. Another lob. Will it pay off?
It looks like it.
It does.
Yeah, whether or not it's a clean winner or just sets up for a series of offensive shots. If it works, all power to you.
It's been effective pushing Fleming and Welsher back.
Great shot.
Yeah.
I think if Welsher and Fleming are going to pull this off, they're going to have to start looking like a team. Right now, they've lost a little bit of their magic as a couple, a pickleball couple. They're not together, but they typically look very very well suited for each other's games.
Fleming's got that one.
Oh.
What a save. Look at this point.
Oh my God. Wow. That was incredible. Some of the gets there. Yeah.
Look at this get here.
Phenomenal.
And another one from
Yeah.
JJ there. Incredible point. Dave
Unbelievable.
Fleming
Jesus.
applauding his opponents.
Yeah, that is the kind of point that can bring a team back together. You know, you got to get into the trenches once in a while, get out on the other side, and be happy that you two did it for each other. But 1-8-1, more than a molehill. Jesus.
Quick attack by Mircha right into the body.
Ava Welsher is not messing around.
Well, they're losing light by the second. And maybe having something to do with the rushing.
Yeah, perhaps. Still, the light is the same for both sides. Everyone's got a play in it. Those of you at home may not be able to really pick up on it, given our wonderful cameras that display a nice sunny screen. But in reality here, it is dimming slightly. We've got about 20 minutes or so before the sun is completely set. God, it's gorgeous. I could watch that two-hander all day long. I won't, because I've got other stuff to do, but it's a beautiful really shot.
Is. Fleming urging his partner Ava Welsher on, trying to remain confident here. They'll have to pull another comeback in game 2. They were able to make it competitive in game 1 after falling behind 9-1. Here it is 1-8.
It's not her favorite shot.
second serve. That ball gets upstairs for Mircea to attack. Takes advantage. Three points away from victory. There's one.
Ooh, that one hurts. Typically very solid over that shot.
The winner will advance to the gold medal match. Welsher, nice put away. Weinbach and Solento waiting in the winner's circle.
Oh, and a little miscommunication there. There should have been a switch, apparently.
And a match point with Johnson serving.
Unfortunately, when it rains, it pours. And that return sails long.
So it's kind of surprisingly all Morario and Johnson in game two. As Fleming and Welsher had their moments in this match, but unable to take a game. They drop it 2 games to love. It will be Julie Johnson and Mircea Morario in a rematch against Dave Weinbach and Gina Solento for gold. Unlikely it'll be here on championship court number 2 because it is getting very difficult to see. They've got a number of banks of lights on championship court number 1. So that may wrap up our coverage here on championship court number 2 for the day. So for Spencer Laurent, our terrific producer, my partner Morgan Evans, I'm Ari Shannock saying so long for now from championship court number 2.
Slightly favored backhand. But hand-eye coordination.
Sunset Valley Golf Club, located on Chicago's North Shore in Highland Park. This newly renovated, award-winning golf course is quickly being recognized as one of the finest public courses in the Chicagoland area for its unique British heathland design and immaculate conditions. The fast and firm undulating greens provide a fun and challenging playing experience. The classic vibe of the remodeled clubhouse is a popular destination to relax over a great meal and enjoy striking views of the course that everyone is talking about.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
There we go.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
Pickleball is crazy. It's an all-day event. You're getting dehydrated, you get tired, and I've kind of had issues with cramping all my life. I would be taking pickle juice, salt tablets, eating mustard packets. So I just try to manage it, but it's been really difficult until I tried Jigsaw's Electrolyte Supreme. I would actually recommend taking Electrolyte Supreme to everybody. I haven't cramped. I'm able to go out there with confidence. It's been a godsend for sure.
Slightly favored backhand. With hand-eye coordination.
Go again. Until you strike just right. Until the ball sings. Until the other guy blinks. Until the court's clear. And the sun sets. Until you see it in your sleep. And wake up swinging. Go again. Until you can't miss. Until you can't lose. Go again. And again.
The PT Pro team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
You ready, La?
I'm ready, Ben.
Let's do this. Come on, La. What's going on, Lala?
I don't know what's happening today, Ben.
What is this?
It's my paddle.
This paddle is the answer.
A Ben Johns custom paddle by Franklin? For me?
Yeah, let's crush it.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you, Ben Johns.
Way to go, Lala.
Having a tough time getting better? Our 3-day Level Up Pickleball camps feature a low student pro ratio and offer personalised training from the best pros in the game. Level Up will take you full circle through the point building process by teaching proper stroke mechanics, positioning and winning game strategies. Each camper also receives a personalised before and after video, an instructional manual, product discounts and more. Discover how good you can be with Level Up Pickleball camps. Visit us today at leveluppickleballcamps.com.
PPR is proud to be a partner with the APP Tour, which features 18 tournaments and more than $750,000 in prize money. Several PPR members play in APP tournaments throughout the year. Are you at least a 3.5 pickleball player? Then become certified to teach with PPR. Check out our website at www.pprpickleball.org. And as the saying goes, do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So give us a call at 843-842-9777. We look forward to hearing from you.
Pickleball action and excitement is back with the APP Tour's 2021 World Pickleball Open at PGA Village Verano by Coulter Homes in Port St. Lucie, Florida. 75-plus divisional events, men's, women's, singles, doubles, and mixed doubles. and the Pro Division with over $25,000 prize money on the line. Learn from the engaging pros at the Pickleball Strategy Clinics. For more information, go to worldpickleball.open.com or call 561-330-6000.
Pickleball is an easy game to play, but it's a difficult game to master. There's so much you can learn from the camp, the correct way to hit a dink, a volley, the serve.
And at NSP Pickleball Camp, no matter what city that you're in, you're going to have the same experience from the same level of instruction.
We cover all aspects of the game, not only just the strategy, but the skills and the mental game.
Each skill that we develop within the students' games is then implemented into live play.
They can take home easy, simple ways to remember how to execute a shot.
The social aspect is great. It's a really tight-knit group. Over 3 days, you really get to know each other and build those relationships.
They can meet a lot of other players to expand their playing circle and find partners for tournaments.
It's a good challenge for you to see where you match up against other players.
If you like the game of pickleball, you will like a camp.
Everyone is going to have a great time. It's going to be well worth their while.
Pro athlete, weekend warrior, or everyday active, shift into high gear with Body Gear's Physical Therapy. Body Gear's team of physical therapists and athletic trainers promote injury prevention, rehabilitation, and fast recovery to keep you from being sidelined. We use cutting-edge technology to treat the chronic conditions and injuries from high-impact, high-repetitive activities. Visit one of our 6 Chicagoland clinics today. Body Gears, enhancing human mechanics.